guys, this is Drunk with Friends. It's your girl V.
And this is Willis.
And we're back for another week. Come on, clap it up. Woo! Alright, we are season 4, episode 14, if I'm not mistaken. Here with my man Dula, 100 grand. The first member, first listener, big supporter, the man, 100 grand, just everything. Just give him a hand clap.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
I'm the guy they mentioned the last 2 episodes. I am the Dula. I am that guy. I am him.
He's the honorary sixth man.
He's the honorary.
The sixth man of the year.
Yeah, honorary mention all the time.
If I didn't have kids, I'd be the third person on this show.
I'm sure. I'm sure it would have been dope too. It would have been done a crazy dynamic we have. If you never tuned to our show before, we always start off with a shot. We always end up with a shot. If either one of our phones go off with volume, we have to take a shot. Right. With that being said, you should have your shot poured. We have ours poured. We go ahead. Oh, that was not yours. This was mine.
Okay. Well, the extra full drink. Okay.
Yeah, the extra full drink is for you.
I appreciate that.
Cheers.
You want the pill in there, right?
Yeah. Okay. The little salt bay on top, eh?
Ooh. Oh, she's spilling. Oh, yeah, I took that shot already. Okay, fine. Ooh, that's smooth.
Fresh bottle.
Come over here, y'all.
Fresh bottle, don't this.
And it's the good stuff.
The good stuff. All right, I'm gonna start off with something, and we can all have some input on it. Definitely going to reach out to our I guess honoree today, and I'm gonna play this. You got the goosebumps. I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna see what you guys think, because it's talking about men. All right.
Men are often taught how to attract a woman. They are not taught how to keep a woman. Brother, having money, yes, will attract a woman, but discipline keeps her. Yes, being able to have game and charm will attract a woman, but being able to emotionally connect with that woman is what keeps her. You need to be able to attract a woman you want, but if you do not want to lose her, you have to be able to be disciplined. You have to be able to prioritize your relationship. Your dad, your uncle taught you how to be a man, because masculinity attracts a woman. But do you know, submitting in your relationship is what keeps her. Sometimes you gonna have to take the back seat, but they ain't teach you that. They taught you that if you the driver's seat, you in control, you got power, you attract these women. Yes, you will, but if you want to keep them, you got to put her on the pedestal sometimes. You got to be her cheerleader sometimes. Sometimes you got to go with her idea. They didn't teach you that. They taught you how to be a man. They didn't teach you how to be a partner. The problem with being taught how to...
Did he contradict himself?
How?
I don't know. Didn't he just say, like, being a man, they taught you how to be a man? Okay.
But not how to be a partner.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So, and the caption of it is, men are taught how to attract women, not how to keep them. So how do we feel like that? How do we feel about this? Do we feel like he has some good points? Do we feel like, nah, he tripping? What's your thoughts on it, Mr. Dula?
I mean, first you ask yourself, do you want to keep the woman? Because to attract a woman and to have sex with a woman, this might be the only goal you had in mind.
That's true.
So another way to keep a woman, and and not have anything else with her, right? You just get her pregnant. So you just ruin her life from there.
Not ruin her life from there.
Honestly, are we taught to be men, or are we taught to catfish women, especially at the beginning? Like, niggas will dress a certain way, smell a certain way, especially with these new IG shit. Fake like they got this certain amount of money. Tell her what she want to hear. Be like, I love you, when all along you just want to smash. So you kind of caught the catfish women. Now, when you eventually find that love of your life, sure, but it's just like, you don't think so?
I don't know. I'm listening to y'all. I'm listening to men.
I've been in a relationship for a long time, so I'm a little jaded. I'm like, maybe you don't want to keep them.
Maybe you don't want to keep them.
Well, I mean, I never found it hard to. I've never been broken up with, so I don't know what it's like to not be able to keep.
He said, nigga, I break hearts, not get broken.
Something like that. But I just feel like, as men, our emotional levels are very, static. Like we don't fluctuate too much. It's when you fluctuate.
In my 20s, yeah. In my 30s, I don't care. My feelings go up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. Because I even think with old age, you start to tap in like a certain thing. You ever talk to like your grandfather, some older dude? They don't get two fucks. They just gonna say without their mind. Like after a while, you just don't care.
I feel like that's older people in general, though.
But I'm very consistent. The person you married 10 years ago, I'm the same person. I do the same shit. I've never been super romantic. I'm not gonna start doing it tomorrow. That's just who I am.
I think that's what the issue with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, so like, I've been a provider since day one. I've been a provider on day 1,000. That's never going to change. So it's like, Am I good with kids? I've been good with kids from day one. I've been good with kids way well into the future. So it's like I'm very consistent. I'm who I am and I've always been.
Well, with the 10 years, right? What if like your spouse is like, okay, let's spice stuff up. I want you to be a little bit more romantic, or do you feel like the person just needs to know their mate or what they're capable of?
I mean, being romantic can be, it's all about your love language. I mean, being more romantic could be, hey babe, I need you to wash the dishes more often.
That's what I was saying.
That's romance?
Yeah, you guys, romance is speaking to your spouse's love language.
Yes.
That's what I think it is.
Especially along with love language, and then also if that's something that she says that she needs to help with her day-to-day activities. I think I said that on a different podcast. Like, it could be something simple as washing dishes or vacuuming the floor. You literally took a load off my back, so I can probably give you sex later. I can't give you sex later if I gotta wash the whole fucking...
What is the key word? Probably. You should say it will guarantee you sex in the future.
And my thing is, if you do it randomly, most times they will, because they're like, "Oh, this isn't like you. What you want, some pussy or something?"
Nah, I'm speaking with somebody with 10 years in. That's not always the case.
It depends. It's not always the case, but it depends. It depends on your partner, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I know me. I'm like, "What you doing it for? What you sweet talking me for? What you want? You want some pussy? It must be something.
Right.
It's something up. It's something up. What you do wrong?
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those."
Well, I hate when women weaponize sex to get what they want.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just wild.
So what? So.
But what other motivation would the man have to do something outside of generally doing it on his own? What other motivation?
That's the catfish part I was talking about. All dudes want to do is have sex.
So my thing is it bad that we weaponize the pussy? But if it doesn't help if it helps get results done, what harm is it?
Depending on the context. If you married, it's different. I thought we were just talking about like getting into the relationship.
Well, he said because he's like, you know, him being 10 years, he's like, trust me, it doesn't always go that way.
Yeah.
So I'm saying for the whole thing, weaponizing it in that aspect, I feel like it could be healthy if you're married to the person, right? Or no?
I'm at this point, I'm like, no comment, because like, you might go too far.
Never mind.
I might start projecting on this damn thing.
Look, you got that nigga scratch.
You know what I'm saying?
Do I really want to go there today?
No, I'm not drunk enough for this conversation.
Facts.
Okay. All
So
right.
you weaponizing sex though in marriage? That's crazy.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
There's a rare occasion that sometimes women want sex more than the men, and that's when I look at the nigga. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro? Like,
cause that week before the Aunt Flo hit. That's why.
No, I'm saying for the men, they were not the ones that want to do it, and it's the woman that wants it. It's sometimes that's very rare, but I do have a friend that's like that, and I was just like, bro, you haven't had sex with your woman in like 4 months? Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Dang.
4 months. God damn.
Maybe it's, I don't know.
Shit. 4 days, my nigga, like, you mad at me or something?
But that goes in more to, and you know, this is all talk, but I think that goes in more to like what's available now. What I mean by what's available, back in the day, right? Back in my old age, we used to have to jerk off to the JCPenney lingerie edition.
You talking to the Jets on page 43, the Ebony of the Week.
Yeah, she was.
Or stay up for BET Uncut.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I got BET Uncut on my phone.
Damn, really?
I mean, as far as Instagram, the whole theory, right? Yeah, you got access to all that. Back in the day, I used to have to steal my dad's VHS tapes to watch, and that's whatever.
The cool thing is, Uncut was still blurred out.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah. But it's kind of, I think like these Instagram models and like porn being so accessible. I feel sorry for these kids. I think it kind of warps them in mind now because they expect one thing. You know, some of these kids are learning how to have sex through porn. And then when they meet the wrong,
that's how we learn.
That's how we learn.
What?
That's how I learned. You speak for yourself. I'm speaking for myself. That's how I learned. I used to wake up and think it was a TVMA LS. That's what I was like. Oh, I know I'm going to see something.
So you used to think your plumber going to come into your room? Be like, hey, you got some pipes,
I'm like 11,
pizza
12.
guy.
I'm 11, 12 years old. Do you think I really thought that all the way through? I'm just like, oh, they better be having sex.
I'm about to fuck the pizza
And then
guy.
I will always get mad. Now that I'm older, it still irritates me. Why is it that the woman's always butt-ass naked and the nigga still got his whole uniform still on? Like, the fuck is going on? Why can't I see what a dick look like, but I can see the whole woman naked?
Oh, you're talking like regular TV?
Yeah. I'm like, yo.
Even in Game of Thrones, there wasn't that many dick swingers.
Right. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
But also, I feel like with porn, like, me and my wife argue about this all the time. Like,
you guys watch porn together?
No. But she gets her thing from, like, you know, romantic books, especially as a kid, or, you know,
Yeah, I used to read all the Zane books.
And yeah, so I'm talking about romantic. Zane is just freaky.
Oh, I was just reading Zane books. See, that's my problem.
I read Zane books too. My mom has all of them.
That's my problem.
My mom's Facebook picture is her and Zane. My mom's Facebook picture is her and Zane.
So Zane's a real person?
Yeah, the author.
The author.
The female, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
got rocks. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you wonder where I get my issues from. But
Pass out local. Pass out local.
But damn, we getting off topic. So
It be like that sometimes, son.
yeah.
Ain't got enough time, man. You know I go to the house. You know I do not get out the
True.
house.
So
Oh, by the way, it's my 1 year anniversary of Dula barbecue.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what was
November
it?
21st. Yep.
Yes.
I believe it was Mr. Proctor. That was my first order.
Really?
Nice.
4 racks of ribs. Yep.
Nice.
I think he told me he was going to order from you too.
I need to order from you
Yeah,
again.
I get some crank.
Oh yeah, my bad. I thought you was going straight. I ain't
And
know.
I'm like,
You do all year round, right?
Yep, you sure
Anytime you want
do.
it, baby.
Yeah.
Anytime you want it.
That's why I need that deck, man. You can do whatever you want when you got your own deck.
Yeah, that's true too.
But you were saying your mom has a picture with her and Zane.
Yeah, but I think women and men are taught two different things when it comes to sex. That's what I think, and that's where sometimes they can clash.
Yeah.
Like most porn I watch or anybody else watch, they don't, they don't warm it up. They don't. What do you call it?
I mean, it's like
What's the build up called?
You got
The
10
essential. What's it called?
foreplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't do that. They get direct to fucking.
I mean, it depends on what you watch.
I'm not saying
Sure.
the
Yeah,
ones
if
I
you-
was watching when I was 12, they definitely did foreplay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
And then even with the Zane books, it was kind of like, yeah, they did they were more on the sensuality thing, like as he rubbed the ice across around my areola of my nipple. Like you
They was
expecting
talking
me to
about
play with ice. Shit cold as fuck.
I'm not saying I
gonna
read
say
a plenty
this.
of her books. So she had some
I'm just gonna say
foreplay.
this is wild. I need a little more build up for transgenders porn.
More
So
build
random.
up.
I need more build up. I need the foreplay for that. Cause like, all right, how is this going to happen? How is this randomly going to happen? Like, okay, then that's like, okay. All right, so
Would it be natural to build up for gay porn? The same thing? Just titties?
I'm not interested in gay porn though.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody has a preference.
Yeah.
Like you got two chicks or a guy and a chick and one has a penis. It's like, okay, sell me on this. How this going to go down? Oh, you was getting the soda. Okay, then you got a DJ. Fair enough. You didn't have change.
You didn't have to. I'm done with him. I can't.
Stupid.
Anyway.
But also, it's also which how deep you want to go in the genre. So you want to go trans person and trans person and woman, trans person and man, trans person, trans person, orgy. They got all types of
I will
shit.
say I have seen one super hot. It was like trans and I remember.
I watched one. It was so stupid at the beginning because it was just like a girl and a trans person, and I guess the girl didn't know. So when she like did the skirt, it's like boing.
That's like some Brazzer shit. You just,
It was.
Yeah.
It was person. It's
Yeah,
sad.
you
He knew what the
overacting
fuck I was
that
talking
shit.
about.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hell
don't like
yeah.
Brazzers.
Yeah,
I like my shit amateur. I like the bad cameras. I like the shit to be fuzzy. I want raw and direct. And I bring
You
it
want the nigga to
set.
reach over, get the camera, just bring it like.
Yeah. Like I think one of my favorite amateur joints was like car boppers or whatever. And they're just
Oh, I
like,
seen that. I seen that one.
yeah, it was like right
Damn,
in
we
New York,
talk about
riding
porn the
around.
last time, dude.
Yes, it's always
Baby, look
porn.
at
So I'm bringing it back there. So y'all are saying men are taught how to attract women, but y'all aren't taught by your uncles and your fathers how to keep them. Do y'all feel like that's true or no?
I think it'll get better with the next generation. Our generation, I feel like we're just taught to get pussy. That's it. Not taught to be the best husband. Hopefully you have a father in life that you can learn from, and even those has his own generational issues. So yeah, you got involved. So I think when I have a son, I will teach him that.
Yeah, so I say I feel like it starts with our generation.
Yeah, I
It starts
100%.
with it, then we can embed.
Was I
those.
taught that? Fuck no. So yeah.
Yeah, well, we're the generation that I feel like we're the evolver generation. And the generation after us was already, like, changing things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we evolve so that they can be the butterfly.
Yeah, you gotta get prepared for that too. Cause wait till like this next generation, like when you start having kids, be prepared when your kid be like, no. I know back in the day that would have been a jerk reaction. Nope,
Man.
snatch it real quick. But now you're like, okay, so your feelings of why you don't want to do.
Yeah, the gentle parenting. And, yeah, no. I don't know. We'll see how that happens. Because I don't see myself doing both.
These kids
I don't see
have
that.
access to
I
so
feel
much
like-
stuff.
Especially with the gentle parenting, or you don't believe in capital corporal punishment, whatever you call it, spanking.
Yeah.
You got to come to agreement on that, both of the parents, and decide whichever.
We
you do.
agreed on not doing it. I know we did. We both did.
We agreed that we would.
Yeah, Whitney agreed to not do it, and I was like, I'm gonna follow your lead, see how this goes.
Yeah, but also
Well, if they
you
push
gotta
you to the edge, Oh, heads are gonna roll.
Yeah.
But also, it's like you're gonna have to deal with that 10, 15 years when they come and confront you about all the shit you did to them.
Yeah, but I feel
You
like
had that conversation.
I feel like there's a difference though. Like I feel like when we got beat, we never got told why we were getting beat. Was because I said so, or because you didn't do something that was, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like when we have children, I'm gonna be like, you're getting this beaten because you skipped school, you cut class, and I want you to know that it's important that you, when you go into school, it's important to go there. Attendance, and if you don't feel well, I need you to talk to me. Have the talk. Gentle parenting. We can have a mix. Gentle parenting, and then the capital punishment at the end
to make them cry and keep them regulated like they did slaves.
Really? Do you go on that deep with it? I guess.
I'm saying that's what beating comes from, especially not generation.
How many times have you seen these kids in jail and all this other stuff, and everybody said the same thing?
How many kids that got not in jail? What do you mean?
I'm saying the kids that be in jail, they be like, dang.
That was my mom beat me more?
No, not the kids think they might beat him more, but it's always the statement from black people especially, that kid could have had a beating and they would have got straight.
I don't think that's fair because you got Jake cussing out his mom like, fuck you, mom, then become a CEO 500 fucking company.
And he still got a mom complex.
Yeah.
And he still hit his mom.
But his mom didn't beat him, and he's successful.
So you're equivalent not getting beat to being not successful?
I equivalent not getting beat.
You don't think you're successful?
To emotional
I think
intelligence.
I'm successful and I got beat.
No, I think not getting beat to emotional intelligence is a whole nother thing.
Okay, you didn't specify emotional intelligence.
I'm talking about emotional
you
intelligence.
You said about CEO. You worried about straight monetarily.
I don't think, because when I compare Jake and them, that's when that gentle parenting comes in, because they can talk to their parents and and be a little bit more emotionally involved. But you beating the pig, even if you explain it to them, it's kind of like that, like, all right, I can't do this again. I'm not going to do this again because I'm going to get beat. Like, you're traumatizing the person. Just like if I stuck a fork in a plug and it shocks me, guess what? I'm not going to do it again because I'm traumatized from the first time it happened. I'm not in the game of traumatizing children. I can't do that. I won't do that. And then y'all be ready to kill the next motherfucker when they try to do the same thing to your kids. So why would you do to your own?
Because they're my kids and I can do whatever I want to my kids.
Says and if that's what they're their own person. They have their own bodies and they have their own
I'm never arguing. You do what you do with your kids, I do with mine. Right. I won't say shit when your kid is out there robbing and shooting up schools, and then you won't say nothing to mine when mine is a successful CEO and know the benefits of
petty. So 20 years from now, we'll bring it back up. Fucking petty.
And then when we find out, I'm gonna be like, I told you on this podcast. Videotape. And then we'll see how your kid be the one to be shooting up because their mother is a therapist and their dad is unsocial. Like, that kid's gonna be fucked up in the head. Anyway,
I feel like every kid knows that one time they got that good spanking when they went too far. Like, I deserve that.
Every kid, but
for me is when I was hanging out playing. My mom told me, "Don't be outside playing before I get home from work." And my boys was like, "Yo, you wanna come outside and play?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come outside and play." And then sure enough, my grandmother came home. I saw that old Thunderbird swimming around the corner, and I was like, "Damn!" I hid behind the car. I didn't want to go back in the house. I knew.
Yeah, back in the day,
my grandma knew I wasn't in the house, and she came outside looking for me. And I eventually walked in the house, and my mom gave me an ass beating of the century. I remember that. I'll never forget it. Straightened my shit right out. I ain't never get another spanking after that.
Nah, I think all of us got that one. See how we remember the trauma?
Yeah, I get you. But I needed that though.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need to correct the thing. But
I will say, this week, I'm probably the only one here that has kids on the podcast. But like, just as a dad, raising your voice, it breaks them down.
Oh yeah, especially if you
don't find your dad voice until they push you to that limit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like you go Super Saiyan. They have to do something to drive you, and they push that nerve and that vessel in your head. It pops out, and you get that dad voice, and it breaks them all the way down.
Very effective. Well, let's you got a topic.
I have no idea.
No, that was me.
Take a shot.
I'm ready.
Hey, I'll take one with you.
Get rid of all.
Oh, you going to give any context? You just going to start it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, all of us take a shot because we all fucked up.
No, he just started.
Take a shot, Bill Willis.
I'm gonna take a shot.
You never be like, hey guys, this is a shot of this.
I didn't fuck up, but y'all my squad. I can't let y'all drink alone. And it's smooth. Y'all be gonna do some bottles, don't y'all?
Man,
that's only halfway done right already.
Oh yeah.
It's like me, 20 minutes in.
All right,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to fucking up.
Good.
So let me introduce the topic. back when you were dating V, did you care more? Did you care about the potential in men? Was that something that you looked for? Like you wanted a man with potential? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got this lady who has an interesting take on it. She says she doesn't care about a man's potential. I care more about his productivity. All right. So here's the clip.
Okay.
How old is she?
Maybe like our age.
I care about a man's potential at all. I don't.
Baby girl,
I care about his productivity, because now you wake up with the man and his boxers on your couch in your refrigerator scratching his balls, talking about when his dinner ready, and he don't even know how much your rent is.
Right.
There's no way. I don't play sleepovers. I don't play house. I don't do none of that. That's not my shit. I don't play those type of games. There's no way a man is sleeping up comfortably or even coming over talking about something. I want to chill. My house is not an entertainment system, baby. That's not what we doing. You want to take me out, court me properly, date me properly, and I'm not a virgin. Let me tell you, it's harder to get my pussy now than it was then. You should have hit it then when I was open and I was naive and I was ready for everything. And I didn't know my worth. But now here I am, and I'm a girl with depth, with substance, with coof. There's no way I'm even allowing a man to even know where I live at until he done proved himself. You don't even get the address. You don't even get the address. And this is what I be talking about. Women take things so lightly and men don't. So let's just go back to the narrative saying like a man wants you all in, and he wants you all in, and he's not all in because he's waiting for you to prove yourself. Because women give it up too easy.
So I don't understand how you can. I feel like they both of those things coincide. Let me explain. So she said, I don't look for the guy's potential. I look for his productivity, right? But the only way I can see that you have potential is if I saw your productivity, right? I'm thinking you have potential because I see that you've started working at Northern Grumman, and I see that you're trying to work your way up the ladder. I see that as potential and productivity because you're literally working towards a goal, going up the corporate ladder or whatever way you want to do. If I see that, hey, you picking up your daughters on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's showing me that, hey, you're being a good father. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's productive. That you have the makings of a good father that seems responsible, which is also potential to be a good father to our future kids. I feel like they coincide. I don't think that they're two separate entities, in my opinion.
All right, let me take this right there. I feel like she used the wrong terminology. She's not. Basically, she doesn't want to build a bear. She ain't trying to build a nigga. She ain't trying to build a nigga. Yeah, she want a nigga that's already there. Yeah, she's clearly in her 30s.
Right,
She done been. But
that's why I said the terminology of it. That's why I was like, I feel like those two coincide. So I don't think that's what.
She done been through the demon dick that ain't worth shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one that was on the couch with the boxes.
Yeah, she used that specifically.
Dinner, yo. What you cook for dinner?
Yeah,
she done been through the demon dick. She was like, I want some married dick now.
So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you're trying to say you like the potential, but you need to see action behind it. I think
that's why I consider productivity.
Right.
Literally, productivity is the fact of seeing the things come down the line, like a warehouse. You see the products coming down. Why would you invest into a warehouse or something that you don't see nothing working? You don't see what's going on inside the house.
All right, so I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And even I think what Dula said, you kind of can tell where she's at in her life and stages in her life.
She's like, fuck niggas. If you ain't got it, you.
Right, but what about for the people in their 20s or the one that be like, oh, I can't wait to graduate college. I'm gonna be this person. Or, oh, I want to be this SoundCloud rapper. Women wait for niggas that they believe in.
Yeah,
but they don't know when to leave.
She was recorded.
Yeah, she went to the whole other avenue, like I said, being courted. They not gonna know my address. That's fine. I feel like in this day and age, you shouldn't have men pick you up from your house first, second, third date anyway.
Right.
If you depending on your vibe and how you feel out with the man, that's your prerogative. You judge the vibe.
The part I don't like is every chick think they got firebox and they don't.
She's like, y'all should think about it. No, the part where she was like, yeah, you should have hollered at me when I was a virgin. Like, why would they be hollering at you a virgin if they want pussy? Like that part.
No, she didn't say virgin. She said back in the day.
Back in the day,
when it was
giving it up a lot.
Yeah. She went through her whole phase.
Yeah, but my
now
thing is, you went through your whole phase. You went through your whole phase when niggas came and did what they wanted to do with the hoe. Yeah. So I'm confused of like, all right, now you raising your standards and now it's I fell for potential. You didn't fall for potential.
I know.
You fell for good dick.
I like that.
Yeah,
they was hoes back in the day, but now they want to get married. Now they trying to, restrict the box. I'm like, bruh, that's wild. Okay.
Yeah, I said it on this podcast before. Like, back in my single days, I stopped talking to a girl because she said she found Jesus. Yeah, don't want to give it up. I'm like, all right.
That's not what I'm here for.
And then she calls me the next day. Is like, so why haven't I heard from you? Oh, because you found Jesus. I did. So, I regret that. And I've seen her like lately too, like in the Target randomly, and we talk about it and laugh about it. But yeah.
Did you ever hit that joint?
Not all the way.
Okay, it wasn't worth it.
No, it was.
It wasn't $5. You ain't say that.
It was back in the days when women were just like, "Oh, you can eat me out and then get up." It's one of those types of situations.
Oh, you a munch.
Look at you munch.
I'm dead.
That was young, naive me. You ain't gonna get that old for me. Well, I'm married.
That was young Julius. Now you're James.
I evolved.
Yeah, King
I know my worth now.
King James.
I just ain't eating.
He said he was Jules, now you're King James. I fucking cannot.
Oh, man.
Only Dula, bro. Only Dula.
I know my worth.
But yeah, I mean, I get it though. And you know, it's nothing wrong with a person knowing their worth. You know, she had her whole phase. Now she wants to settle down, but
she got standards.
She got standards, and that's perfectly fine. But my thing is, you can't tell people not to fall for potential, like especially in their 20s. That's the time when you make up most of your dating flaws. That's when you get most of your dating pros and cons out the way in your 20s.
Man,
I'm just saying.
Kings out there, go get you a foreign girl.
Don't do that. Black women only.
She's gonna be a homemaker. She's gonna take care of the home, and you can go out and do.
And she still want to cheat on her and go out in the streets because he not ready.
I mean, he might want his cake and eat it too.
Does potential have the expiration date?
No.
Yes.
I don't think so.
So you'll just deal with a dude for how many every years, as long as it's potential.
If potential never engages,
but my thing
engaged, then yes.
Only reason why I say yes, still potential, go and engage with potential, because everybody evolves, right? So the person's goal could have been, hey, I want to be the lead supervisor at Walmart, and then next thing you know, hey, I'm the store manager. Everybody's goalpost moves as they evolve in life. So if you see the potential, like, hey, babe, all right, you want to open up? I'm sure Jeff Bezos' wife saw the potential in him and let him just be in the garage for 8 years while he made this company, and what now?
But it was never about potential. It was about productivity. But it was productivity and potential. She saw the potential in him, and then saw the productivity of his work in that garage. What made her stay? Right. She said she don't go for potential. She goes for productivity.
So
that's what I'm saying. But she had to see both.
Devil advocate. So potential, right? Mm-hmm. So how many mixtapes your boyfriend gonna put out before you leave him?
See,
they got the potential. He putting out productivity. He just ain't getting set.
You gotta go on the most niggish level. The most niggish level.
That's some nigga shit.
That's the most niggish level.
I mean, is he on mixtape 5, 12?
I mean, but my thing is, alright, so then my thing is,
I was rocking their head or not.
But my thing is,
he can rap though.
If that person has always presented themselves as a musician to you,
okay, it's a different.
That's a whole different story. It's not like, hey, you worked at whatever government agency and you quit your job to be an aspiring musician. That's a whole different story. But if that's been your love the whole time. Like we've had shout out to Khadijah Roselle. She still works a full-time job, but her love is for music.
Yeah,
she can still come out with productivity of songs and albums and stuff, EPs and stuff. So it's about knowing your partner. If that's what we never know when her big thing is gonna pop up, when she's gonna get signed by a major studio.
Right.
You never know. So it's always about knowing your partner in the beginning, signing up for the fact that, hey, all right, I know I'm gonna be a musician. So that means that they probably gonna be doing different venues, late night things, even with DJs.
Yeah.
Like some people start being a DJ, I don't know, where in their 30s, I've noticed. And it's like, oh.
And we want to do weddings and shit.
Doing weddings and shit from like 7 to 2 in the morning. Shit like that, doing these venues. You be like, yo, where the fuck this come from? By the day, is it not bringing them money? Are they not getting booked for events? That's productivity. And you bring that money back home. What's the problem?
You're right.
But you just had to bring it on a nigga's level with these fucking CDs and DVDs.
I believe she dated a couple SoundCloud rappers. Oh, that one dude was like, I can't wait till my knee get back. I'm going back, so I'm going to get. I wish she probably dated those type of guys. But now,
who is she?
She's a lady on the podcast. I forgot the name of the podcast.
Right, cool.
But
she's a nobody. That's what's
up. No, she might be famous. I'm not even gonna put it.
I never seen her.
I want no smoke. So, damn, what I was gonna say. Standards, right? And potential, right? Like, I think my standards. Do men look at women's potential?
Nope. Nope.
I think when they start getting serious,
on a domestic level, maybe.
I feel like on a domestic level, yeah.
Well, okay. I think for
Like
we see them for who they are when we get married. We don't think about they could be this.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Big facts. But go ahead.
Yeah, we accept for women for who they are at that point in time and expect them not to change.
Exactly.
And then women marry for potential, for what we.
But naturally do change.
Yeah.
And everybody changes.
Yeah, everybody changes.
That's the
Like how many times we done
Yes.
seen in divorces? I don't know this person anymore.
Yeah.
This
And
is
that's
not the person
also
I married.
Yeah, and then that's why a lot of people do renewals at 10 years because the person you married 10 years ago is not the person you married today. Yes, in the literal sense, probably, but people still grow.
But I think both
People
of y'all
still
got
grow.
married at the right time. They got married in your 30s. You kind of who you are going to be as a person.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm not married
I wish I would have
yet,
had
yeah.
kids early. That's about it.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. You
I'd
can
be
have kids
jealous.
before getting married. Yeah, sure.
I'd be jealous with my friends that got kids and they're 18 already. I'm like, damn, now you at the club with your with your kid. I'm like,
Nah,
yo.
it's dead, bro. Trust me. Nah.
I would party with my
I don't
kid.
think there's any wrong time to have a child.
I don't think so either.
Because everybody's experience is different. I mean, think about it. If you have a kid later in life, you're more successful. You're more like
Yeah.
solid in who you are.
Yeah.
You had some more time to spend with your child. If you had children young, you're like fucking struggling. Your parents
yeah,
aren't.
100%.
They're not. You know, they're not retired yet. They can't really help you that much. And it's just constant will for you trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, you're both learning as a
As
parent
you go,
and
yeah.
as the child is learning. It's bad.
Yeah.
Having kids very young. But then you have your 40s when you know they can get grown and they can vacation and do all shit you want to do.
Yeah.
True.
It's a double-edged sword. But I think waiting to have children and waiting to get married is the best thing you could do.
I agree.
Like when you get to your 30s, your mid-30s, you are who you're going to be. You know who you are.
Yeah.
True.
I don't suggest anybody get married when they're 18.
Some people did it and they were
I
divorced
don't
by
suggest-
23.
Yeah, I don't.
I know a whole bunch of people getting divorces now. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
So
All right, thinking about divorce, I have a story I wanted to. It's kind of crazy, but I'm gonna let this play out, and I want y'all to hear this to the end because this shit is wild as fuck. I want to know what y'all would have done what this guy did to his wife. All right, y'all ready?
I'm on the highway. I did one little tube. Within 3 minutes, I knew someone gave me fentanyl. So I'm like, let me get off the freeway. I hit the back of a semi truck. I wake up 36 hours later. The first thing that pops into my mind is where's my phone? Because I had a fresh dick pic, a newly fresh dick pic in there.
That's some crazy shit. Hold on. Somebody gave you fentanyl. You thinking about your phone?
Yes, because I knew what the fuck was in it.
I know you was mad as hell in that coma. Like, I can't wait to.
My husband's sitting there in a chair. This looking at me. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. He talking about some. So you know we're gonna need to talk about what I saw on your phone, right?
That's crazy.
Ugh.
He didn't even ask how you were doing?
So as soon as they took the tube out of my throat, right, this is what I sound like. Like this. It's like I'm talking from the smoker's room. So he trying to talk to me. My blood pressure going up. The machine's going off. Nurses had to run in the room. So then he finally stopped. So they had to give me surgery to put my arm back in the socket. Why did this nigga cancel my health insurance?
I ain't gonna lie. This whole thing your fault.
It is. But I can accept. So I'm on the high.
accountability. I like it. Accountability. I like it. Women never account. They're not accountable. She's taking claim for the things that have happened in her life. That is a good woman.
So somebody spiked their drink.
Someone spiked her. She took one. You know how you go to little like rave club bar and get the tubes.
But wait a minute though. Let's go on the fact that she's like, it's somewhere in my drink. I immediately knew it was fentanyl. Translation: this is not my first time with fentanyl.
Before, right?
I've been here before.
And apparently you're not with your husband when this happens.
No, it was. She wasn't. And she said, "All right, let me pull up to the side of the road so she wouldn't get or pass out." But apparently, she still hit the back of a truck, and she woke up 36 hours later.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going through my wife's phone. If I find you in the hospital and passed out, but I'm going in there concerned like what happened. Let's see if I could, be detective, whatever.
That's probably what he did, and
then he saw this big ass dick.
It didn't say it was a big dick. It just said it was a fresh dick picture in there.
It had to be a big dick because she said she went for her phone looking for it. If I just woke up 36 hours later, the first thing I
knew that she knew.
Oh, she went to erase it.
Yeah.
Oh.
A fresh dick pic meaning that she has old ones too.
But that's her first thing. So she was going there doing
She was
some
scared.
shit.
Yeah, she was scared. Like, oh shit, he probably went through my phone thinking like you.
Yeah.
Let me check to see how she got here, what happened, where was she at, and went through the pictures.
But it was a good sized dick.
What? That's not what they said.
Nah, but think about it. Because if it was a small joint, it's not to explain. Yeah, some weirdo sent me this shit. You can't explain a big dick. It's like, bro, you got some explaining.
I don't know. I'm debating the believability of that one, just because, like, I don't want to be that guy, but it's not that easy to cut off somebody's self-insurance, like your spouse's self-insurance.
Yes, you can do it in app.
You could cancel somebody's shit. You know how hard it is to get you to get them on
I think it's you're assuming that it was different. Like,
it could be open enrollment.
I'm about to say, not even just that. If you're the primary policyholder, like, you got this insurance through your job, only thing you gotta do is just get a call, like, hey.
Wait, this say it was her husband? Or she didn't say nothing like that.
Yeah, it's her husband. She said when she woke up, her husband was sitting in the chair next to her.
Right, but you pay for the month ahead. So even if I cut it off right now, November, she probably still got December, right? Thank you.
Some do. United Healthcare is that's not like that.
Oh, okay.
If you call them today on the 21st, 22nd tomorrow, you uninsured.
Health insurance ain't month to month like they make it seem. Like
car
insurance be like that. They be like, I want to see a recent little joint.
Right. Your policy's not there.
Even my health insurance like, let me see your car.
You know the level of pay. You gotta call HR, get the other number to the other number.
I'm not saying Geico app and a Geico app for my car thing. You can take somebody off immediately.
Quit his job. And
that's actually it.
Boom.
Even then, you got Cobra for a couple months.
No.
You can have it if you want. You don't have to take it.
You don't have to, yeah.
True.
So,
but the bigger picture.
The bigger picture is the fact that
a fresh dick pic.
That's the fresh.
God damn.
That nigga opened that phone. First thing popped up.
That's probably why she crashed. Because her eyes was distracted by the dick pic.
Yeah, but you know you was out there doing something wrong. When you first wake up out of coma, first thing you think of is just like, oh shit, where my phone at? Because you already know some shit in there.
Yeah. That tells you already have a guilty conscience. You already knew what shit.
Right, she already knew she was fucked.
So the part that got me, which we all laughed on, he was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is all your fault.
It is. And she took accountability.
She took accountability, but that shit was...
Well, it's not her fault for getting drugged. I'll give you that.
I will give you that.
Okay.
I will give you that. It's not her fault.
What happened after that? Yeah.
Well, what happened before that? Because she got that dick before... She got that dick, Lord. She got that dick picture before... before she got fentanyl.
Yeah.
So that picture could have came in there
before she got fented.
Hey. Yeah, that
Pop
happened.
the Molly, she didn't even know.
Hey.
Cancel Rick Ross trip. Yo, they canceled that nigga so quick, and they dropped him from Adidas. But
yeah, but yeah, the fact that she did that, and then the part that got me was like she was laughing about the shit. She was like, they took the tube out, and I'm sounding like this, like a
she's already trying to explain herself.
I was like, she's got the theatrics for this whole story right now on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to pop her arm back into place. I was like, they didn't do this shit when you got in. Like, they didn't do this surgery before you was unconscious for the past 36 hours. And then it was like, yeah, my blood sugar, my heartbeat was going off fast. The nurses had to go back in there.
She was scared as fuck. She knew her husband.
Yeah.
Shit, she know what you was doing right. You know when you doing wrong.
Yeah, I agree. But I was just sitting there like, damn. This is a crazy. If we used to do a thing called crazy shit of the weekend, this shit would qualify. Cause bro, how so much shit happened to you within a 36 to 48 hour period, and then
go ahead.
Think about it. Surgery is expensive, so without insurance, that shit about to run her shit 2-3 racks.
I mean, at the end of the day, if they married, they gonna split that shit. The court ain't gonna make her eat all that. Watch.
All right.
But what I was gonna say, cause when you get divorced, you split the debt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. So
interesting. Can I write that out in the will? Can I get it?
I mean, depending on the state, I'm not a lawyer. Depending on the state, like, because I've seen it where like they'll get separated and they got like a $20,000 hex bill and they make them split it. Cause especially if this was like spent on the kids or something like that, they not gonna be like, oh nigga, you eat this. No, they're not gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Now it's that you had before we got married. That's a whole nother thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Low key, you take the kids. I'll take the debt. I can make it work.
This nigga right here.
But dang, I feel like this. What if the roles were reversed?
She would have been beating him up when he was unconscious.
What is a fresh pussy picture? What is that?
Freshly waxed, maybe.
Fresh. I was thinking titties, but you
like
say
a little sticky. Got a little rose sauce on it.
Rose sauce.
Nice and never mind. So,
hey yo. Go ahead and say what you was gonna say. So change the subject now.
I thought I was good with just saying wax. I ain't know.
I think women like would have been.
You like hair or no hair?
Don't matter as long as it's not like the jungle.
I mean, it's gonna stop you from eating if it's the jungle.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to choke on no hair.
Childish.
I don't want to choke on no hair. They'd be like, the fuck? But anyway, back on subject. God damn it! I feel like a woman would be a little bit more methodical with it. Like they wouldn't be like cut off your health insurance. She was like, no, I'm gonna be nice to this nigga. I'm gonna do the build up. And she gonna plan her way, escape.
I think this is
crazy. She like, baby, you okay? All that good shit and things like that.
Nah, I think this is crazy because most women are smarter than this, to be completely honest. Most women would have locked that picture away or moved it to a folder.
That's why she said fresh. She didn't get a chance to. You know, when you pull up in the driveway, you delete everything. I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, like,
I might say I go to the trash and then permanently delete it.
No, never mind. Anyway, but it's just like that's a crazy ass situation. I don't think I would have been that petty though.
I wouldn't have done. That's somebody's health. I would have done that. I wouldn't
call off the health insurance though. But you gonna hear my mouth.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you think that he was wrong for cutting off the health insurance?
Nope.
Yes,
he's right.
Why you say he's right?
I'm not paying for somebody's health insurance to get fresh dick pics on their phone. For what? That's my right not to pay for that. You're not mine. You belong to somebody else. You belong to the streets.
I think I will keep the health
insurance. She was
insurance.
already in the streets. That's why she got fentanyl. Yeah. She got fentanyl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But we are getting divorced. And this is going on record.
So you would divorce somebody in a marriage that didn't actually physically cheat, but only had a picture.
I don't know what she did. She didn't say she cheated or not. You got drugged.
So you're divorcing her for getting drugged?
Where are you at where you can get drugged like that?
You could be at anywhere. You could be at a wine festival. You could be at somebody.
So you're telling me you're getting drugged and getting dick pics in your phone, and I can't divorce you? I'm
just saying that would be your end all be all. You wouldn't try to go to counseling.
If I see a random ass dick pic in her phone,
and you got 3 kids.
Well, you went to the extreme. I would at least say 1. You got a kid together.
Like, nah, I got 2. How about that?
All right, we go to middle ground. We got 2 kids together, and you just see a dick pic.
I had to explain this to someone earlier.
You see a dick pic, and that's.
I had to explain this to someone earlier, right?
That's niggas.
And this is just factual.
I'm just letting you know.
If y'all ever dated Aquarius, our feelings can go like this. Like we could be totally.
So
hypocritical, bro.
What? I'm dead ass, bro. Like I can love you one moment and you fuck me over the next moment. I'll look at you like you dead. Bruh. I don't give 2 fucks. Bruh. Like I've done it before with exes. I've done this shit. My feelings will go like I love you. I'll do anything for this girl. Are you cheating?
I'm talking shit, yo.
It's death. Don't touch me.
Let it get out.
Don't touch me. You're gross. Like
we know what it is.
Our feelings split. I'm just
next subject. Next subject.
Yeah, we're talking about that offline.
No, I've done that with my exes. I broke up with like 2 exes.
You know that's probably hypocritical.
All right, next subject.
I don't like that word. I don't know what it means to me, but I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Next subject.
Okay.
Talk your shit, King.
Yeah, talk your shit online, bro.
Cause I'm a good guy. And you know,
next subject.
And I got a subject.
All right.
Oh, where is it at? I just had it pulled up too.
Anyways, and today is Monday, November the 21st, year of our King.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all forgiving somebody if y'all catch a pic? Or if your mate cheats on you?
It's just
get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, it's just a pic. A pic.
I'm going through that whole scroll message. It better be Jesus' dick.
I'm just saying, people are divorcing off of some really.
Willis,
I'm not saying one sentence worse than the other.
No, Willis, hear me out. What if your girl likes girls and she gets a picture of her vagina?
That's bad, and I'm still gonna have attitude because you didn't tell me. We could been fucking this bitch together.
No, she don't want to fuck her together. She want to keep it for herself.
I don't like it.
Selfish.
Leave this bitch alone.
Right.
Oh,
so that's when you take the opportunity to even the score. It's like, you know what? We got kids together. I'm not leaving. You're not leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you got kids,
you just officially gave me my whole pass.
Pretty much.
I don't even want the whole pass. I want the divorce pass.
That's crazy, bro. You are wild.
When the trust is gone, it's gone, bro.
Okay. Bro, you are wild.
Talk your shit, King.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back. I mean, y'all.
That's same energy, bro.
Everybody's different.
This is minute 44.
Bruh.
Come talk to me when you're at number 10.
Did something happen to our DMs? Like my story just disappeared.
Oh, you in vanish mode. That's what happened.
Oh yeah, maybe. Unless they deleted the story, that happens sometimes too.
Which
like if you send it.
I didn't. You didn't. Was
it's about the woman.
Or was it on TikTok? Because you sent some stuff through TikTok too.
No, it was Instagram. The woman said she don't like dating nice guys. That shit disappeared.
She don't like dating nice guys. She sound young as fuck too.
It was a woman saying she don't like dating like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she young as fuck. She said that.
I can find another story.
If this is John was like, if it's true about if he's paying all the bills, no, it says message unavailable. It did get deleted.
Oh, it got deleted.
Yeah.
Okay, because I just had it pulled up, and all of a sudden it disappeared.
Synopsis there, Mr. Willis.
So this young lady was like, pretty much to the effect that she doesn't like dating nice guys because she feels that she can take advantage of them, and she needs a man to check her, and she feels like these nice guys are not really being men.
Right.
That's what was the whole synopsis.
She sounded like somebody in her 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About right.
I don't know. I really wanted to play the clip. They deleted it for some reason. Maybe she got too much.
You run through enough fuck boys, you be crawling back to the nice guy.
Yeah, but most people get. I think we talked about it a couple podcasts ago. You want the nice guy in your 40s and 50s, like you already been ran through. I've always been a nice guy at heart, even though I could be a sad. I'm a very loving, caring person. Once you cross me,
so you're a nice savage.
It's a whole nother fucking story.
So you're like Arya in Game of Thrones. You're a nice savage.
Pretty much.
I could be, yeah.
So your persona is you're nice, but on the inside you got a dagger. You go straight to the heart.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm like that with my friendships. Well, my friendships, maybe we can mend that and work on that. But if it's a relationship, bro, I trust you to a whole nother level. 9 times out of 10, we done spend money together. I'm spending money on you. We're having, and then not only that, I grew up where I grew up at. It still gets to me when people cheat and STDs. What if you brought me something home, Nick? Somebody, we going to Mexico? That was a bad joke.
What's Mexico?
Nothing. Anyway,
I don't.
No, you want to see the people that be killing their spouses over in Mexico somewhere?
Wow. What channel was that?
Trip? No, this whole white lady had a court case about the shit.
They just killed that girl in Mexico, wasn't it? When she killed?
Oh no, I wasn't referencing that. My bad. So sorry, but I was talking about the. It wasn't a
transition. I like that.
No, the dude. He was an Olympian and he had no legs, but he was an Olympian runner.
Oh, the Blade Runner.
Yeah, and he killed his wife in Mexico.
I know.
I guess. Yeah, it was on cruises. I don't know.
Anyway, but
don't get me lying.
Right.
So I don't know. What do you prefer, V? Especially when you were younger, like the nice guys, or you wanted like the assholes, the alphas, or even now? Which kind of guy were you into?
Well, now I'm into my fiance.
So what type of guy is he?
He's
a fuck boy?
No.
Was he a fuck boy?
I don't know what he was before me. But I can speak about the team.
She don't know them other bitches.
Okay.
There was nobody before me. You know what I mean? I'm joking. But honestly, it was all about what I chose. Like in my 20s, I didn't want nothing really serious. So I was just doing what I wanted to do. So, but the people that I was fucking with, especially in college days, they were still respectful. We had to, had them friends with benefits. That just because you're friends with benefits or you single doesn't mean the nigga gotta be a fuckboy. He can know what's up and I know what's up, and we go out to eat and come back and we fucking and it's deuces. Like it don't have to be, this guy's a fuckboy because he don't want to get in a relationship. I didn't want a relationship. He didn't want a relationship. So we agreed on something, which I feel like a lot of people don't have that communication in the beginning to understand what the consensus is. Okay. So, and that boils down to an even deeper conversation.
I think a lot of men, we try to fuck to get to that point.
Yeah, a lot of men.
I can see you naked, you gonna suck my dick, and then I can go work and do what I gotta do.
So I found the story. I had to Google it. So y'all wanna hear what she had to say real quick?
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right.
After all the bad boys that I dated, I thought, you know what? Let me just date the good guy. And that didn't work out because I felt like superior to him.
There was no sexual polarity.
It just didn't work out because I felt like I was the boss. I felt
Did you find yourself snapping on him and getting a little bit more disrespectful than you normally would?
Very.
That's typically what happens.
Yeah. And I did things to him that I wouldn't do to Katie. And it's unfortunate because he's a good guy. He didn't do anything to me. The problem is that he didn't put me in my place when he should have, whenever that was supposed to happen. At some point in our relationship, he didn't put me in my place as the woman, as his woman, and he didn't show me that he can lead. So I felt like I was leading the entire household when it's really supposed to be him. After
been able to verbalize it better, in my opinion, it wasn't the fact that he was good or not. It was just the fact of you wanted somebody who was a little bit more masculine to put you in your place more than somebody who's just a chill guy. Like, all right, you mad? All right, whatever.
But as an adult, like, why do I have to put you in your place? You can't check your own feelings in your own place. Like, why do I have to do
I mean, I feel like both partners push the envelope sometimes, right? I feel like some guys, you know, let some shit go and you already know your wife or your girlfriend's gonna get annoyed by it. So when she does, be like, I already told you, you already expect it because you already know that pushes her buttons or it annoys her. Just same thing with women. We do certain things knowing you out here playing games or doing whatever you want to do in your spare time, and we coming down there messing. We do like, all right, you already saw me coming down here while you starting this mess. I feel like everybody does it, and everybody puts their partners in their place at certain times, and they know how to effectively do it. But if this was a person, let's say if it was an Aquarius, very nonchalant, like, all right, whatever, she got attitude, whatever, she's looking for him to be like, no, we going here. No, we're not going there.
So you looking for something like, shut up, bitch. I don't want to hear that right now.
Or it could be on a lower level of, it could be on a lower level of like, no, this is how we're going to do this weekend. We're going here.
Fuck all that. I don't care about how you feel.
No, I'm saying
do
him.
okay.
I'm saying
I don't give a
him.
shit if we had Chinese yesterday. I want some egg foo young.
No, I'm saying him. She wanted him to be like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is where we're gonna go to take the lead. That's why a lot of these women feel like. I feel like a lot of women feel like they are the lead of the household.
You can really relate to that because you can't put up with no bullshit.
Yeah, but even with me being the person that I am, my fiance still tells me like, no, we're not doing it, and I'm planning this, and and you know what? Yeah. And that makes it an even balance where I'm like, all right, he don't flex on me often, but when he does, I'm like, all right, bet you right.
But you can't flex on somebody when you ain't eating no good box.
And you can't flex on somebody when you're not doing your shit. And that's period.
Because it's like, you try to tell me what to do, but the sex is whack. Why should I listen to you?
The sex is whack, or you're not being a provider, or you're not being the head of the household. You're not doing your part like taking out the trash or helping out in the house. It's all these things that now, in my eyes, I can't respect you for. Yeah. So when you try to flex on me, I'm like, nigga,
who are you?
Who are that you? Part. So I feel like
I am him. I'm her and him. I am they.
So for her aspect, she wanted somebody to be that role. To be when she felt like she knew she was out of place, she wanted him to correct her, and he's not that type. And you just gotta realize what type of man that you do have. That's where, and then the women too.
Y'all watch some more? You know some more is the comedian?
Yeah.
You see that stand-up special when she was like, depending on how big your dick is, you need to talk to me a certain way. Yeah. So it's just like, it could be one of those things. But all right, help me understand. In your opinion, what's the definition of a nice guy?
You talking about me or Dula?
Both of y'all.
All right, Dula, you can go ahead first.
I'm a nice guy.
Dula.
I get walked on all the time.
See, why does a nice guy be getting walked? Like, I don't get it. What's a nice? Because I think people have different interpretations. Because I won't whoop your ass, I'm a nice guy.
No, that's why I was saying.
I don't understand it. It's like, what's a nice?
No.
A nice guy has, common qualities that you would look for.
Yeah, they're calmer. Most of the time they think of it as calmer.
Yeah,
you don't flex
you fit the mold.
Yeah. Like there's a difference.
Because I won't be a dick and take advantage of you and talk to you.
Like I said, nice guys, there's nothing extraordinary about your personality.
Yeah, you're just the baseline. You're the baseline. Just put it like that. You're the baseline.
You're Jack, just a guy.
Yeah, you're just the guy. And most of the time, like y'all already said previously in this, people look for that nice guy in their 30s to settle down with. So at the end of the day, I feel like both parties win at the end, depending on how you view it. But nice guys are normally the baseline. They have potential and productivity. They get along with your family. They help you with how, like they have all of the things that the checklist you would say.
The nice guy, the nice guy, does he really do it for you? Before you know it, you're gonna be getting fentanyl. It depends on, like you said, it depends on what stage in your life you're in. If you're in your 20s, of course you're gonna be like, oh, he's a nice guy.
I want the bad boy. I want the exciting
I can know from In my 20s, I want the thrill. I don't want nothing serious right now.
Gotcha.
But if I'm in my 30s, I'm like, yo, I'm done with the thrill. I did all my shit in my 20s. I got my degree. I'm in my career path now. I need somebody that's going to be bored. He's going to be on the couch with me watching Netflix specials, eating food, eating Chinese. That's what I want.
Somebody consistent.
And somebody consistent. Accountable and something stable. Because the fuck boys and the other people, they don't bring stability. And that's why, like you said, that's when people get
that. Turn the corner. I've never heard that.
Right now,
you said, I'm my 30s, I want somebody stable.
And I learned that through therapy because of the way that some of these women are raised. And I'm not saying there's nothing against about being raised by a single parent, but sometimes with single parents, there isn't a lot of stability in the home because your moms are working all these extra shifts. You staying with over a cousin or aunt's house. There's the stereotypical two parent home. I've learned from myself that because of certain things and moving a lot, I require stability in my relationships and in my friendships. Even me and Dula, we've talked about friendships plenty of times. He was like, yo, some friends just drop off the map. Not everybody's like me and him, where we link up or we check on each other or we do that. It's different levels to friendship, the same way as any other relationship.
Right.
So that's what a good guy is.
Okay. That was deep.
That right there was a breakthrough. She said,
man, what?
A nice guy equals stability.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. You need that. When you in your 30s, by that time, bro, you done did all the partying, you done all the stuff. 30s is just like a glorified 20s with more responsibility. All right, with that more money, more responsibility. More money, more responsibility. So with that, you want a partner that can with everything changing in your 30s, you want somebody that's stable. That's like, hey, I'm here with you. We growing together.
Okay. Do you got a story? If you don't,
no.
All right, I got one more that's messy.
All right.
Just for the mess, just to turn up.
Let me take my sip now.
All right.
My ice done melted. Let's go.
And then I got an announcement after that one.
Come on, I'm hungry.
All right, let's go.
And are not financially confident, that's who they run to, the bigger girls. Because most big girls are going to have good credit, have some money, and be able to help take care of them. And cook. Bigger woman says, help. Smaller woman says, oh, I have to carry that load. Oh, I got to take care of her. Bigger woman says, she going to help me. She going to put this load over her back, so because that's what she has to do to keep a man, to maintain a man, to make up for it. Yeah. So the man, again, I want to just sacrifice, step up, be by yourself for some time, get your money right. Is I'll just go get a big girl. Men are not financially.
So all the skinny bitches is broke. That's what I heard. All the skinny bitches are unstable. All the skinny bitches don't have nothing on for themselves. They got to be carried on the back. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying. We're now equating people's not sex class, excuse me. Their their social class to their body weight. What the fuck? So
I don't agree with her. But
I'm just saying, listen to it.
No men agrees with that.
Like,
I've never heard no shit like that.
I've never heard no shit like that in my life.
No, I get where she gets it from.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Okay, well explain
that part.
Yeah, explain to me, because I've seen broke bitches in all sizes. Fuck you mean?
No, there are.
Fuck you mean? Like, that shit just blew me. Like, who says that? Go ahead.
So I think she's trying to equate self-esteem with your body size, which is not true. Okay.
Well, what about the skinny bitches that anorexic and bulimic? Isn't that dealing with their self-esteem?
I think she's trying to say like the ones maybe like normal size or voluptuous or different sizes. Their focus is on other things. They want to get that baller. They're not trying to take care of nigga. They're trying to be taken care of.
Not for the curvy
I'll tell you that.
I got sisters like that. They just think, man's gonna take care of me, and I was like, bruh, I'm your brother, and I don't even like you.
So it's just like, I think that's an old way of thinking. It's very, 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 very.
They want to be kept. I'm like, ugh.
Right. So they're assuming.
Like, what?
You know what I'm saying? Even we talked about this on this podcast. Like, look at the nigga's first baby mother, and look at who he dating now. Nothing wrong with your first baby mother. You like who you like.
I can't relate. Still with my first baby mother.
I mean, I know.
So now they got me thinking, because my fiance has a baby mother. And I'm looking at myself.
I never met her. I don't know what this lady looked like. You probably a lovely person. This is no shade. I've never met you.
I'm gonna bring this up to my fiance. Send me that video. I'm gonna bring it up.
Oh, now she wants to fit.
Right. So apparently V working her backwards in the alphabet. Went from Z to V. Okay.
Facts. You see what I'm saying? No. All jokes aside, I still don't agree.
But watch out.
I don't agree either.
But watch out.
D-Ray Davis had this.
That's not what you.
D-Ray Davis, he had this joke. He was just like, you know, you could tell when a nigga dating somebody he don't like, or a big girl or whatever he don't like, because you be like, yo, why you dating her? Oh, I went to high school with her, bro. What? Like, you say some random shit. Oh yeah, she cooked good. You say some shit, nothing about her personally.
That shit wild.
But there's nothing wrong with big women. But I think culturally they think they're willing to put up with more shit. And I'll tell you right now, these big girls, I mean, they're confident as fuck.
Yeah.
Getting this motherfucking money.
Prime example, Lizzo.
Man, what? If I was single.
Yo, Lizzo.
I
wish I had this self-esteem on the range of Lizzo, bro.
Lizzo bad. I ain't gonna hold you. She a baddie.
Bro, like she has
I'll be
self-esteem
a
out the
munch.
roof. Out the roof.
And a beautiful personality to go with
Yeah,
it.
beautiful
And she
personality.
can sing. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's and then even that she's a very cultured musician. She sang
Like,
the flute
All right,
for
two
the
people, right?
library concerts.
You at the bar, you turned up. Who you gonna have more fun with? Lizzo or Maya?
Lizzo.
Exactly.
But Maya from here, you already know how they are.
All right,
You know how these PG County girls.
he got a valid counter out there.
She from here, you know that.
She right there.
One
more.
PG girl, same PG girl. No offense.
Oh, savage.
No, you know it takes me like when we got these implants here in like the DMV area because we're so eclectic and multicultural. It's funny how people that's not from here meet people here and just be like this is no like I didn't know women act like that or women did this or did that and da 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 da. Like PG County has some of the most beautiful women, but
and men.
It's gonna be a cost.
Hard to talk to.
It's gonna be a cost.
Hard to talk to.
But I can talk to the same girl
In Atlanta.
in Atlanta or Texas.
Easy money.
The nicest fucking person in the world.
Yeah.
I'd be scared.
And they won't even ask you what you do for a living because they don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the number one question in the DMV area.
Here's how I know I've been scarred
What
by
do
the
you do for a
DMV
living?
area.
Do you have a clearance? Where you work at?
Yeah. That's how I know.
Especially DC, yeah.
Facts. You know how I've been scarred by the DMV area? One time I was in California and beautiful girl. We just start talking at the bar. First thing coming to mind, like 2 minutes in the conversation, who sent you?
Yeah.
This is set up. I'm like, yo, with a camera who set up? You know my girl? Like the fuck? Like all that paranoia comes in my mind because take that same chick in DMV. It's a setup. Somebody got a camera. Somebody, you about to get lined up. There's a thing in DC where do you meet these girls on these apps and they want you to come to their house? Red fucking flag. You're getting robbed. Period. Or do you want them to come to your house?
How many times
red
you robbed?
fucking flag. You're getting robbed.
How many times you robbed?
0.
Oh.
I'm paranoid.
Okay.
V will tell
I
you
was
that.
about to say that. I was like, you said it just because of that. No, thinking you paranoid.
No, I've
period.
seen a lot of people.
You paranoid. Period. My
Yeah. You ain't, well, I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna get me, but I'm just like, yo, that can happen to anybody.
The
But
next week episode, y'all got.
y'all got.
Right. You come on the pod. Come on the pod with the ripped up clothes.
All right.
I got sex
Look, follow it through, my boy. Follow it through, my boy.
All right. So nah, but it's just like, yo, I disagree with. I see why she said it, but it's not like that anymore.
I mean, I feel like it used to be the comedian like stand-up joke, right? Like that big women were the ones that make you a sandwich after the sex was over, or there was
some big women back then though too.
Yeah, but I'm
Monique
saying
was
that
bad.
but that used to be the consensus though. That's what I'm saying. They used to be like, yeah, you know, these skinny women, yeah, they're alright, but the big women, they take care of you after. They make you a sandwich because they want a sandwich too. Like all the big fat sex jokes and the big fat jokes, it's like that shit is dead now. Like there are women out here skinny or fat or medium or whatever curvaceous person you are, that it's internally if you going to be successful in life, or if you're that caring to make that sandwich after the sex or whatever, you know, it's a person to person thing. It has nothing to do with.
Niggas should be acting funny. They be like, yo, I love big ass titties. Guess who got them?
Big girls.
Yeah. Man, my first love was Jill Scott. I ain't gonna hold you.
Still. She's still there.
Hands down.
Man,
Hands down.
what?
Everything.
I wanted to go to Philly just for that.
That might work.
I'm like, where's she at? Philly like big dudes, but I just think I can't grow a beard. That's my problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And I'm not Muslim.
No, you don't have to be Muslim. You just need the beard, though. You do need the beard.
You just need these vintage breed beard oil, then you should be popping.
That's hereditary. My father standing at 68 ain't got no beard.
Yeah, get the beard oil into a little spiky joint, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to the vintage breed, see what happens.
Yeah, you gotta try it.
Yeah, try it.
Look,
Look.
I'm continue to try it.
Look.
I mean, you see Rashad flourishing.
Yeah, his arms rocking. You're welcome. But that was a mixture.
And he got the hair top now too.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
He got the black.
I can't blame it all on vintage breed. It was some juices there too.
Oh, it's a nectar too?
Yeah, most definitely.
It's a nectar.
It's definitely nectar.
That
It's
nectar.
a mixer. It's
Rub it all over.
It's a mixer.
It's a mixer.
He eat nasty or not?
It's a V mix. Okay.
You munch it? No.
On that
He
note,
said it first.
On that note, we're going
So is it V mix now? Is it V mix?
It's V mix.
Are you charging extra?
Yo.
What?
You're not extra for that beer.
No.
The V mix nectar.
With the V mix. Regular 25. V mix 55.
That's the package.
That might be your new name on my phone, V mix.
Yeah. But that's our hashtag for the wedding. So.
Is it?
Yeah. It is.
Damn, I thought I came up with that. Damn.
I just said it. V makes 23. It's on the line and everything.
Okay. Quick announcement: if you're from the DC DMV area, just to let y'all know, me and V are drunks. We drink a lot. We party a lot in the DMV area. Mm-hmm. So the DC Council has passed an emergency measure to allow bars, restaurants, and breweries in the DC area to stay open 24 hours a day during the World Cup. That's from November 20th to December 18th. In Qatar. Places that, that's where it's happening, in Qatar. Qatar. Yeah. Places that sell alcohol normally will close at 2 a.m.
They're not serving any beer.
No, they don't. They don't drink out there.
So on weekdays,
my boys out there right
ends at 3 a.m. Now they will be able to sell booze till 4 a.m. and remain open 24 hours, but they would have to pause their alcohol service between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. So if you're in DC, you partying, get fucked up later.
Yeah, that shit started 2 days ago. Well, yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Damn. My boy's out there right now, and he's talking about the whole no beer thing out there in Qatar. Qatar.
No beer?
No beer.
Oh, beer.
Well, they got stricter laws out there too.
Yeah.
It's like,
still Middle East.
Yeah.
That's alright. I'll go to DC at like 2 in the morning and fake like I'm about to watch some fucking soccer. Like a drink. Can I stay out later?
Yeah, you gotta be careful out there. They don't play that shit.
They just say no beer, so I'm pretty sure they have everything else, but for some reason it's no.
No, I'm just talking about beer.
Yeah. All right, well, Dula, go ahead and tell our listeners where they can find you if you want to be found.
I love my Dula. ILOVEMYDULA.
You gotta follow that
on the gram.
Yeah, you gotta follow that barbecue page, though.
Yeah, brisket, chicken.
What's the barbecue page?
That's the same one.
Oh, the same one? I thought it was different.
No, because like my thing, my philosophy is, if you buy ribs and stuff from me, you're gonna know me as a person. I'm more than just a person behind it.
Personal touch. And he delivers if you're in the D.
Hey, wherever you live, I deliver. I don't care how far you are. I charge though.
Yeah, he charged though.
60 cents a mile.
Oh, that's not bad, guys. I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone as far as Delaware. I've gone as far as Virginia. It don't matter.
Okay, look at that.
It don't matter. Northern Baltimore. Whatever.
Hey. All right. All right, well, you guys can follow us.
If you buying, I'm flying.
Fast. And you said briskets, ribs, and what else?
Chicken.
Yeah.
And chicken?
Yeah.
No, I think, I've seen.
And you got beef ribs and pork ribs, right?
Yep.
Yeah, look at that.
Rib tips.
$35 a rack.
That's John. As
of this day. Next year might be different.
Hey.
So I don't know when you hear this podcast. It's the year of our Lord 2022. So for now, these are the prices. Who knows what happens next year?
Shoot, I might have to get a rack before the end of the year go out.
I got a rack. I'm gonna be finishing up tomorrow if you want that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You doing Thanksgiving orders?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm wide open.
Thanksgiving orders. Let's go.
Yeah. I got you. Sure.
All right, guys.
No. You need to say what it is on the show so we right.
So long story short, I think we didn't mention on the show V meaning.
You okay?
Dula was on the podcast around this time last year. Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I got some ribs from him.
4 racks.
4 racks.
I think you got 2 orders from me twice. You ordered from me twice.
A couple times, yeah.
It was like 1 month and the next month.
Yeah, I did it for
one time you came to my house, picked up. The next time we met in the parking lot.
Dude, I ain't gonna do it.
So whole time I got it for Thanksgiving. Bought it to my family. They fucked that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, we're gonna run it back on Christmas. They fucked that shit up. So yeah, I've been trying to perfect my craft. I just realized I'm not on his level yet. I'd rather just buy it from him.
But one quiet service that people don't really know about, I actually pull up to people's houses and I cook on their grill. So like if you're hosting a party or something, I'll hold down the fort, cook the burgers, dogs, whatever you need to, and I'll bring my ribs over, and that way you can host and be the
Look at that.
That's new service. I didn't know he did that. You did that?
Hey,
and I charge $50 an hour.
That's not bad.
The year of our Lord 2022.
Yeah, $50 an hour. That's $100. Ain't bad.
So I work your grill for 3 hours, $150, and you can host, do everything you need.
Okay, I got some ideas, dude. We gonna talk.
All right, guys, you can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook at Drunk with Friends with a Z. You can also listen to us on all streaming platforms, including Pandora, Podbean, Alexa, Castbox. Follow us on YouTube, rate, like, and subscribe, where you can see our beautiful faces and our facial expressions and all the good jazz. Also, make sure if you want to be a guest on our show, you can DM us on Instagram, or you can email us at drunkwithfriends@gmail.com. And also remember, we drop our YouTube videos now on Thursday mornings, and we DWF pod. Right now, oh my God, Dula. Okay, he definitely just knocked over this whole light, but definitely as you can see, Dula's card is in front.
YouTube, right?
It's a
scan code.
It was like a whole obstacle course real quick. But anyway, guys, with that being said, we have our live shots poured. And with that being said, thank you, Mr. Dula. You know, day one fam right here.
Day one.
And we appreciate you for coming through at all times. Shots. Sorry, hit you in my hair. Cheers, guys.
Check out the YouTube video for what I did at the end of that podcast. Audio just doesn't do it justice.